everyone, it's Kirei here with another process video for Bramble Fox, and for this layout I am using the fabulous new March Fox box. So I have pulled out a number of the perspectives from the Fox box. I've got the title, Days Like These, and it's in sort of like a soft grey, greeny grey maybe, and then I have the tag tops, and I'm going to use the sort of beige one, and then I've got a little pink person. I'm going to tuck that in as well. There is another tag top that you can see there on the video in black, and then the banner as well, but I don't actually end up using those on this layout. So where am I? Okay, so I have pulled out the Hip Kit Club collection from October because I've got some these cute strip photos of a week away that I had from last October with my scrapbooking group, my friends, and we do it every year. It's fabulous. We have a week away and we scrapbook all week and just eat and drink and have a fabulous time. Anyway, we took a day out to go and do something a bit different. And one of my friends, Donna, she knew about these, like on an app you can get these like treasure trails, and you download them and there's like clues and you follow them, and then you try to find effectively the virtual treasure at the end. So there was one locally to where we were staying. We were in Herefordshire, so we went to Simmons Yacht. So it's like there's like a river, water, and lots of walks and things like that around there. People go camping and all that sort of thing. So yeah, so we had lots of fun. So the pictures are from that. So it's just lots of snapshots of us on the treasure trail trying to work out all of the clues. So I thought this collection worked well. It is a sort of an autumnal collection, and we were there in October, and I like the wood grain and some of the sort of dark navy and some of the neutrals in there. So I'm going with that. So I'm just figuring out how I'm going to layer up these pattern papers here. So I'm playing around with them. Here we go. I've decided that's where I'm going to work with. So I've got my two strips, and then I'm just starting to play with the coordinating embellishments. So I've got lots of sort of ephemera, there's vellum pieces, and there's some wood elements that I'm going to add in as well. And I'm just working those in. I've popped the tag perspective at the top of the photo strip there. And then I've got the little pink person over to the right near the tree. And then, of course, I've got my Days Like These Perspective sat there. So everything's sort of, I'm just sort of figuring it all out, getting it all into position. Until I'm happy with it. I'm just working on creating 3 clusters. 3 is always the golden rule for design, because it really helps draw the eye into. So think of it like a visual triangle and create 3 points, and then that draws the eye into your layout. So I've got my 3 clusters and just sort of adding them in there, looking at what elements will work and what won't. So I'm playing around with a few here, but they don't, make the grade. Yep, so still tucking in lots of little leaves and elements. And then I think I'm happy with all of that. Okay, so I had to take it all off, obviously, so I can get things stuck down, because nothing was stuck down, but I can get the photos down now. And I decided I wanted to layer up my photos or mount my photos onto something with a bit more colour in it. So I've gone with this sort of yellow. I felt it worked well with the oranges and the sort of yellowy mustard tones that are in the ephemera. So I've just added that, and I'm obviously distressing the edges. Again, all of my paper layers are distressed, and I sort of lift up the edges again because I like that sort of textural dimension that it adds. And then my 2 photo strips, I'm just adding foam tape to the top of them, and then they'll sit flat at the bottom edges. So I can get those down, and then fun part begins. I can start to stick down all that ephemera. Now, my top tip is I took a photo of how it all looked before I removed all the ephemera, and I have that sat in front of me. I can look at it and use it as a reference guide. So yeah, that's usually the way I like to work with it. So yeah, very handy, because there's nothing worse than putting everything down, moving it, and then thinking, I can't remember where everything sat. Okay, so I'm just getting these stuck down. I'm just using a white wet glue there. And then you'll see I'm just trimming some of the white borders from the ephemera pieces. And this is just personal choice. I don't mind a bit of fussy cutting, and I just tend to like a sort of narrower white border on my ephemera. So I'm just I'll do that as I go. And then and when I stick anything down, I'm just adding a little bit of glue. And then rather than it going down completely flat, and that way I can still get a nice sort of, I can curve it up, particularly for leaves and florals and things like that, so that I get that dimension. There's a cute little hedgehog. I couldn't resist adding him. I mean, we didn't see a hedgehog or anything like that, but I thought it was really cute. And we were out sort of, outside and everything like that. So I had to add him. Then I'm just adding this little circular. It says love this season, which worked well. And then again, lots and lots of sort of leaves and floral elements that I'm just sort of tucking in as well. So again, another bit of removing some of that excess white border. And then I can get that stuck in. And I'm not going to make you watch me do all of the clusters because it takes a little while, but you get the idea of what I'm, how I'm doing it and what, how I stick everything down. And I think here we go. Everything is now stuck down. So I'm bringing in the perspective. So I've got the title and I've got the little, oh, here we go. Yeah. Need to just clear the top. I think I left the top off there. Rookie error. Okay, I'm sticking down the cute little pink perspective there, the little person, and just layering that over the trees. I've got the tag piece at the top and I sort of move it off, and I actually forgot to stick it down before the end of the video, but I do actually add it, and I wrap some orange thread around the through the tag top, and then I just tuck that in under the photo strip. I'm just adding this little wooden camera that I had. I've backed it first, and then just working out, is there anything else that I need to stick down? Oh, I've got some puffy stickers here, so I'm going to fiddle around with those and see what elements I can tuck in. I think I mainly look at some sort of leaves, and then there's a couple of little acorns as well that I add to the clusters. They're quite small, so they're nice to just sort of add some tucky bits in if you like. Okay, and that's a little rainbow there. I just liked the rainbow, and it was a good size just to tuck in at the top there. And then what's next? Am I still going? Oh, yeah, I'm still going. Another acorn, I think. Is it? Oh, no, another leaf. Okay. Okay, so I'm still working on that. If you haven't looked, do pop on over to bramblefox.co.uk. You've got the website with all of the fabulous perspectives. You can also find out all the information about subscribing to the Fox Box if you haven't already. But yeah, you get all the details there. So pop on over and see all the fabulous new products that are available. Oh, I'm adding in a few little gold leaves. Just thought that I quite fancied a little pop of sparkle in there. So I'm adding some gold leaves just into the clusters. And I think I'm nearly done. Yeah, nearly done. And then I can add, I've got my journaling to add down the bottom. I will add some gold splatters as well. Oh, I had these little pearls too, actually, they're coordinated. So little flat back pearls. So I'm just adding a few of those in and around the clusters, but in my usual way, I'm fiddling around with exactly where they're going to go. Can't decide. Oh, so, but yeah, just get a few of those stuck down. And then, yeah, I think then I'm almost done. Oh, gold splatters. Here we go. This is a favourite one of mine, this gold ink watercolour. It's lovely. So just cover my photos and then just a few splatters around the clusters. And then we're done. Well, not quite, because I do have to go in and add my journaling. And as I said, I have to add in that tag top as well, which I do off camera. But you will see that coming up in the close-ups. Oh, I forgot the little wooden piece underneath. Okay, I've just added that. It says, Days Like These Together. I looked at the paper snips, but they just didn't work for me for this layout. So I didn't use any, but I do use them in my next one. Okay, here are all the close-up photos showing you all the pieces that I use from the Fox Box. I hope you've enjoyed watching the process video, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.